from Latin via Gothic, DIABLOS, right? So now, here it is that a devil is an attorney.
Damn, go ahead.
And the attorney in this case is the one making the accusation. Who would that be? So now we ended up tracing Yakub, that drafted devil, led us to the courtroom.
Go ahead. Oh, you going somewhere with this? Go ahead.
In the courtroom, you got an attorney that's the accuser. What do they call him? You know, you can go back to the screen.
The district attorney, right? The
district attorney, the prosecutor, the state litigator, etc.
The plaintiff.
Right? You can pull us back up, Elder. Okay, we got a good understanding of the word devil. We should by now. We talking about the lawyers.
Yeah, you about to go in. Go ahead.
Okay, now, where did they give us an opportunity to discover that an attorney is a devil?
They never told us that. Well, I ain't never heard it till now.
You ever heard of Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, I think I seen that movie.
Who was he working for?
He was working for the damn devil.
The devil.
Yeah.
Who was the attorney that was running the law firm?
Oh yeah, now I'm starting to figure. Yeah, come on with it. Let me see what you got.
Okay, so the young attorney with a conscience and a barometer for right don't want to participate or help the devil do his devilishment in the courthouse. So they end up having a falling out, and Keanu Reeves end up in a conflict with the devil. Right? Then what happened? Keanu Reeves went on to become Constantine. Who was Constantine? You know who Constantine was?
You said who was Constantine?
Yeah.
Like in the movie or in like dealing with like the rewriting.
What's the first when you hear Constantine, what's the first thing come to your mind?
Constantine 325 AD.
Nicene Council.
Yeah.
Right? So he's telling you that the devil sent him to advocate in Nicaea under Constantine. Right? But remember the movie he did when the robot was in Central Park in New York and he had all these superpowers and he was an alien? I think it was a remake of an old 1950s movie called I think it's called When the Earth Stood Still or some shit.
Oh yeah, I seen that movie, When the Earth Stood Still. I'm trying to think about
they had that big robot that was protecting the dude that looked like the human.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I seen that movie 2 or 3 times.
Look in the comments. Somebody gonna tell you what the name of the movie is, but we're gonna go on while you look at the comments.
Yeah, somebody drop that movie in the comments. And if you want to show us some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And we posted the brother Rod Haynes Cash App in the link if you want to show him some love. We got that in the links. So we're gonna keep rolling. We just wanted to make them announcements. Go ahead, brother Rod.
Okay, now I want to show you something. You see this book right here?
Yeah. Oh, I got that book. Oh yeah, hold on, I got that book. Damn. Phone fell and shit.
Yeah, it's the reason why I'm showing you this book. Right. Okay, that's Michael Cremo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo yelled on it. Better believe it.
Okay, so now he have anomalies in the historical record that modern science don't want him to talk about in that book. One of the things he talk about in that book is how long humans have been operating with a high level of intelligence on the earth. Everything from the Vimanas to 5 million year old boot prints in the soil. It's in there. Right? But he's coming from a Ayurvedic timeline to tell us that these are cycles of life that we go through on Earth, right? Now, we go to the Circle 7 of Noble Drew Ali. It's a derivative primarily of two books. Do you remember what two books they were?
No.
One was called The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus Christ by Levi Dowling. And the other one was called Unto Thee I Grant, The Economy of Life.
Yeah, I don't got
right?
that one.
Okay, now, when you get the book from the Rosicrucians, like I did, when you look in the inside cover, you see all of these ancient scrolls, right? And these ancient scrolls are historical records of the earth, right? Let's see if we can pull that book cover up so they can see it.
What's the name of it?
Damn, I forgot the name. I just said the name of it, didn't I?
Yep. It's the one after the Aquarian Gospel.
Oh, it's Unto Thee I Grant, The Economy of Life.
Hey, spell that first part. Say that.
UNTO space THEE TH I Grant.
This book right here?
Yep. That's the book.
Oh yeah, I gotta get this. Go ahead.
So now that's on your radar. Now I want you to pull up another book that I'm finna use to cross-reference this book. Right? I'm reading the pictures in this book, Unto Thee I Grant. Pull up Rampa T. Labsang, RAMPA T period space LOB. There you go. It popped up. LOB. There you go. The name of the book is called The Cave of the Ancients.
You see it?
Not yet, but that's him, but keep scrolling. We're looking for what it's called, The Cave of the Ancients.
Cave of the Ancients. Right here.
All right. Now in this book, he talks about going into the caves of Tibet, into a secret chamber that had a living computer in the room, in the chamber. That was programmed to tell him who he was by the resonance of his DNA. Right? And the people that came up on the energy, she not gonna stop. And that might be her motherfucking contract to come to this life and produce a high number of children. And it just so happened that most of us don't understand how nature works, so we don't even understand how the fuck we work. If we understood how we work according to how nature designed us, but we want to believe, based off religious doctrine, that we working according to how our will tell us to. We have free will as long as it's within the confines of the great work. The great arcana is what it's called. If you look up the great arcana, they're going to say it was the building of the temple for the end times. It's the great work. It's the work that all nations do to contribute their part to the building of the great temple. And the great temple is called Solomon's Temple. And Solomon's Temple was designed by Hiram Abiff, and the master builder. But he was struck by 3 ruffians and left for dead. But little did they know, all they did was fuel his passion for greater success. So not only did he rebuild the temple, but he built that motherfucker in a more grandiose design than they had ever anticipated, because they had wrote Hiram off. Because they said the master would never come with the master grips and the lion's paw and extract him from his shallow grave in the Northwest Territory. The Northwest Territory is Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana, right? And part of Ohio was in the Northwest order. So when they say they took him to the Northwest Territory, he's in Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Gary, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Grand Rapids, Lansing. It's one of these cities that he must be buried in his shallow grave, right? So now we know he in the Northwest Territory because they tell us that in the story, that he was took on a northwesterly course and buried in the shallow grave. But the shallow grave is an illusion the whole time, because Hiram gonna raise himself, but he just need the proper motivation in order to come up from under the little shallow soil that they call dark matter, which is carbon, which is 666, which is the number of a man. And the number of the man is the beast man, which is the man who was Nebuchadnezzar, who foraged around in the field with the animals, and one day he woke up and realized that he was the baddest motherfucker ever born, and I'm going back to claim my motherfucking kingdom. The fuck I'm out here eating with these buffoons, idiots, and clowns for, when I can be up here motherfucking sipping and supping with motherfucking kings and queens? This doesn't make sense to me. I'm not staying down here in these goddamn fields, what they call dismal crypts, and these motherfucking dark places in society, like a motherfucker hiding out trying to keep from getting caught. Motherfucker, I did my years of motherfucking living life on the lam, right? So I'm not running from no motherfucker. I'm not ducking, and I'm not goddamn hiding. I'm telling you motherfuckers out the gate, we raising the matriarchy, because Elijah Muhammad said no nation, no people can rise higher than his women. So that just tell me, if it makes sense, behind every great man, it's a great woman. So if that makes sense, in raising a woman to a position of prominence in order to raise the whole civilization to a position of prominence, why not call her who the fuck she is and say she God, right? So we call her Big Mama. That's so that they understand that Prime Creator is feminine, what we call Grand Shakti, right? That Shakti energy that you see Kali Ma with the tongue sticking out because she about to tear some shit up about her babies. Or you see Sekhmet on the bloodlust rage because somebody done violated the children. So now when you turn these sisters loose, and now they calling for motherfucking King Kong and Mighty Joe Young, here we come beating our chest coming out the goddamn wilderness, and motherfuckers saying, where did these niggas come from? We thought they was all extinct. That's the endangered species. We talked about them motherfuckers from the 60s to the 2000s. We thought we got rid of them, but they still here. These niggas swinging from lampposts by the droves, pounding on their motherfucking chests and smashing the concrete. These motherfuckers C-walking and B-walking and cholo stepping up and down this motherfucker across the brown and the motherfucking tan and the motherfucking red man. We up in this bitch laying this shit down. Right? Yep. Dr. Claude Anderson in the Powernomics program was taught in order to get us back to financial literacy and to understand that our finances has just been held in seclusion. We just haven't had access to them. It ain't that we don't got wealth. We just think we don't got wealth because we've been living in poverty. But if you understood we had open war conjures, and long as you go into war, you can't make money. Can't make money and go to war at the same time. It's counterproductive. So you store up your motherfucking wealth, so in the time of war, you got some resources to fall back on. Mama said, look at it and get a little change out the satchel and go fight that war. So I went and got a little change out the satchel and went and fought that motherfucking war. She said, don't leave no stone unturned, because Big Mama said, don't leave no stone unturned. So I turned to my mama and I said, yes, ma'am. But I don't know what the fuck she talking about, because I'm a fucking baby. But I'm going to figure it out, because she said, oh, you smart, you'll figure it out. And I was saying to myself, but they just told you I wasn't going to never learn nothing. And I'm thinking that to myself because they already told her that I'm slightly retarded. I can't learn. My brain don't work right. Some kind of way this nigga fucked up. But they didn't know all I did was tank my motherfucking intelligence so that they'd never know what I know, because I'm going to know some shit that they don't know that I know. And they're going to be looking over me all the time, looking for me. And I'm going to be sitting right there in the front row like I'm not even there. And right before their very eyes, they won't even realize that they can't even fucking see me. Standing there, in your motherfucking face, not behind your back, up close and personal. I'm breathing on you motherfuckers' mustache. A whole fucking 900-pound gorilla in the room. So when we go to protecting women, and making sure that the necessary resources is available, then we also have to know how to get the fuck out the way when we don't know what we're doing and let her do her job and watch. Because if a good man watch a good woman that's a good mother be a mother, he's going to learn how to be a good father even if he didn't know before. Right? A good man that's watched a good woman raise children can teach an empty-headed, airhead chick how to be a good mother by making her stay focused on the children. If you keep the women focused on the children, y'all stop thinking with y'all peas. That means penises and pussies. Y'all stop thinking with that shit and start thinking with y'all brain, and then you can start seeing what I'm talking about. It makes so much fucking sense and make your life so much fucking easier. But no, everybody just don't want to listen to Rod because that nigga crazy. You know, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He don't got no receipts. But they don't never check my receipts. When I offer the receipts, they don't check my receipts. Why they don't check my receipts? I be checking receipts to see if a motherfucker saying what he's saying. They don't check my why they don't check my receipts? My receipts don't work because they be fire, solid ass receipts. But my receipts ain't good enough or something. But like the scholars that I go pull from the Scholastic record to give you the same information ain't good enough for the shit that I tell you. I mean, I know I ain't got no degrees and shit, and I only got a GED. That just means guerrilla educational degree. So I was guerrilla educated in guerrilla warfare, and guerrilla psychology, and guerrilla market in the stocks, in the guerrilla trade, in the guerrilla game. I was beating around and pouncing through the Congo in the guerrilla motherfucking jungle. So why in the fuck wouldn't I know some guerrilla shit? I'm just saying, I just got a guerrilla educational degree. You know what I'm saying? I just got a PhD in sidewalk psychology. I got an undergrad in motherfucking backyard pimpology. This is just the normal shit that we do when we trying to live off the fat of the land. But if you don't know how to be a man, you can't never learn to live off the fat of the land. So one of the tests determine if a chief's the chief is to find out if the nigga can get it from the dirt. He can get it if the resource is available. He can get it from the dirt, right? So drop me off in the jungle, butt booty ass naked, and I'm gonna come out that bitch with a goddamn fur on, some alligators. Seriously, I'm not bullshitting. Have me a bamboo shoot motherfucking suit on. I'm not finna be in that bitch suffering though. I don't got time for that shit. It's too many motherfuckers in this world that don't know how to survive. I know how to survive. I can survive in the city. I can survive in the country. I can survive in the desert. I can survive in the forest. I can survive anywhere they put me on this bitch. Send me to Antarctica. I don't give a fuck, or the North Pole, the Arctic. It don't even matter. I'll come back that motherfucker dressed up like a goddamn polar bear when you get done seeing me again, nigga. I'm not bullshitting. The part of life that we all are missing is stop and set your motherfucking intentions on what you want to become and the heights that you want to attain. My thing is, I just wanted to know why my people was in the condition they in, because the last time I was here, I left these motherfuckers sitting pretty. I mean, shit. Had Pharaoh money, so I left them all set up nice, and motherfuckers had to live in a house to hog. We was able to let the trainee chiefs come in and have a little run at it, and as soon as we leave the trainees in charge, here come the bad kids, come join the school and fuck everything up. Now University Earth then turned into the prison planet, and now I had to come in and play warden and try to break everybody out this bitch. But my receipts ain't no good. Make that shit make sense. Motherfuckers exposing some shit that's already exposed, and my receipts ain't no good. I told y'all, every one of us not Moors. That's a fact. We was here before the word Moor was ever a word. The word Moor is not an ancient word. The etymology research tells you that. But they want us to believe we all Moors so they can say that we came from Africa, and then they can pretend to be us and make us think we somebody else. Trick no good. Trick no good. And that's why we had to have motherfuckers teach more science coded with our shit. We gonna always know our shit. Right? We gonna always know. That's my shit. That's my shit. All that rapping and tapping to see what's happening, that's my shit. That's how they call me. So when you see rap music arriving, them motherfuckers is calling. Well, they wasn't calling me first. I'm the last resort. The nigga they don't want to call. The one the motherfucker don't want to wake that nigga up. He the wrong nigga to fuck with. That nigga not gonna be happy with the way this shit turning out because there's too many motherfucking real niggas being falling for nothing because a bunch of motherfuckers is being pussy, and instead of helping the motherfucker in the righteous endeavor, they try to tear him down while he pursue righteousness, and then they want you to believe that they own some legit shit when everything they doing is about tearing another motherfucker down. What the fuck you think their purpose is? To tear motherfuckers down. There is no other purpose. If that's all they doing is tearing motherfuckers down or attempting to tear motherfuckers down, they have no other purpose. That means that's to tell you right there, they not for the benefit of the collective. I don't put my motherfucking Cash App up unless motherfuckers ask for that shit. The same motherfuckers is burning bread on me keep their Cash App posted. Nigga, you gotta look for my shit. You gotta ask for it or look for it. And half the time I get an attitude when a motherfucker asks for it.